D20s, but I'm mostly ready.
You can get all the D20s you need. Oh, what are you doing tonight? We're live, by the way.
Sleepy.
Hello.
Sleepy is legit.
Doing good.
Doing good.
Sleepy, yeah. That's some mood.
All right. Well,
I'm jealous of all my friends being so good at art and doing such good art fight things. That's right. I'm gonna call you all out on Maine for being fantastic. So there.
Yeah.
I bypass jealousy by just bowing, just being in awe. That's how I cope.
Legit. I cope by forcing my friends to be recognized and appreciated for all their gorgeous artwork.
That's probably a better instinct.
Just Will Smith, the
yeah.
without all the toxic masculinity.
That's
the vibe. That's the vibe.
It's a good vibe.
And if we have anybody in the chat who has no idea what I'm talking about, now would be the perfect time to join our Discord and see what's going on.
Yeah,
You're welcome. I've done it again.
So much art.
Brendan Lee Mulligan's not the only one who could relentlessly plug the premium side of fandom.
But in fact, our Discord is free, so come join us, come hang out. We're pretty chill. Post lots of art. We have a good time. Yeah, it's fun to.
And memes.
Like
we share memes
so many
a lot.
memes.
Meme.
Okay, so
That's my fault. I'll cop to that. My bad. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. So about that game we're gonna play.
yeah, about that game we're gonna play. I was gonna start off probably with Boss and Fox because they were not here the last time we played. We had a whole session. We learned a little bit about what was going on with Hale's Collar. We kind of made a plan for Morrigan to go find Doug's real-world child, following the revelation that that child is, in fact, in this game. But you guys weren't there for that, so I'm going to say that you guys went off and did your own thing. Boss, I seem to recall that as you came back from Lady Muse's apartment, you were quite upset. Do you want to talk a little bit about that? Or do you want to describe what your character does when you get back to the Shadow's base?
Sure. Is Boss near anybody, or did he... Because I remember he stormed out, but I didn't know if he was with Fox or they're just separate.
You guys can...
You can be near me.
If you want, you can go talk to an NPC. I will say maybe don't interact with the other characters because they did their own things because you guys weren't here.
Okay.
It's just you and me, bud.
Okay. I think Boss sees Fox there, but doesn't really acknowledge him. And he storms out. He's kind of huffing and puffing, but his eyes are also really watery. And he just he's stomping, and then he just stops and gets on his knees and just starts bawling.
Oh, Boss.
Aye. Kid's taking it pretty hard. Fox awkwardly strides up and takes a crouch. Is like, you alright?
Boss looks up and he's still kind of teary-eyed, and he's like kind of like wipe his tears away, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I think I punched her kneecap out of anger, and that was really mean."
No, that was metal.
That was bullshit, though. What do you mean you got stuck in here for a year? Don't you care?
Yeah, that was pretty fucked up. That was fucked up. I feel like you should have punched both her knees, frankly.
Boss kind of chuckles, and his tears stop for a bit because he's laughing a little bit. And he goes, "I'm sorry. I got very emotional because Morrigan dropped that bomb, and then I know you told me about your sister, and just like everybody's heart is hurting right now, and it didn't feel like her heart was hurting, and that made me angry. Also, fuck her kneecap."
Yeah. We'll get a baseball. Don't worry.
Hell
But
yeah.
but we'll keep an eye on her for sure. Cause we got each other, even if she don't got us.
Oh, does she not? I guess you're right. Boss like wipes his tears away. I was just having a fun time, and then it really hit me hard. And it just doesn't seem like she's as phased, and I don't know if it didn't seem like she was keeping calm, but it could be because I was panicking. You know, we haven't heard really much solid information or intel, and I don't want to be stuck here for a year. I mean, you of all
Yeah.
people opened up to me. That we fucked if you were opening up.
Shit's getting messed up, yeah.
Just getting messed up. But also, so you're an older brother?
Oh yeah. 2 sisters.
You have 2 sisters?
They're
and you
both
act like
little
that
shitheads. They might as well be one.
So, are you the older brother or middle brother or
Eldest. Oh yeah. I'm the eldest, not the biggest.
Oh. what's that like, my guy?
Brutal.
Brutal?
How about you?
Are they? Oh, well, it's just me and my dad, but actually, that's why I picked up Poison Dart Frog, because he loves Poison Dart Frogs, and he used to have his little cute figurines on his work desk when I was little, and his favorite was green, so I can't take that because that's his color, right? So I picked this one because that just makes sense. And he like does a little pose, like with his hand here and another hand on his hip.
That does make. Which color do I get?
You look like either a strawberry poison dart frog or a golden. Golden are the most venomous, but strawberry are the Spider-Man looking poison dart frogs.
Oh, Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Definitely.
You have that energy about you. You look like you commit petty crimes for some good Subway sandwiches.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, I just don't want to be stuck here, you know? I miss my dad, and I wanted to tell him all about this game when I got back.
Hearing the year thing was that was a shock for sure. It better not be that. It won't be that.
Well, will we be malnourished? Will we get our vitamins? Our daily intake? Does anyone think about vitamin D?
I know I don't.
Because we're inside and we don't get sunlight. That's what he meant, right? Okay.
That's right. That's right. Because I'm a gamer. I don't see the sun.
It's just very hot.
That's a lot of folks that are playing this game right now. There ain't no way they're not at least giving our bed sores some good massages and loading us up with IV drips. I don't know.
Okay, I wasn't thinking about the bed sores, but now I'm thinking about the bed sores.
You're welcome, and I'm sorry.
Well, that made me think of something else. What if we get spiders? They crawl in your mouth when you sleep, right? What if there's spiders that crawl in my mouth when I sleep?
I promise you that's way more horrific for the spider than it is for you. I promise you.
You haven't met me. Listen, I will not get in a fight with a spider. They're faster, they're smarter than me, and they have more eyes and legs. I'm not athletic.
I would just like
but I do be panicking.
I'd just like to point out very gently as you DM that you did eat a spider just yesterday in the game.
Wait, Boston?
You guys went to the
you tried my
with
spider.
Celine, and you guys all ate a giant spider that had been roasted.
Anything for the
Everyone
bit.
wanted a leg. I cracked them off.
A giant spider is different from a small spider. Technically speaking.
Interesting.
If it's not big enough to be beef jerky, it doesn't count.
Interesting.
I don't know. That logic makes sense to me. But now like, what do we do now? Do we just continue doing quests? But what if the game's bugged? You know?
Mhm.
And I have to go tell that lady I'm sorry for punching her kneecap.
No, no,
I
no,
wasn't.
no, 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 no. You don't gotta tell her sorry.
Yeah, I
I mean,
did
I
think
guess you
about the
can.
shins.
I would
But the
just like
shin hurts though.
I just
I
want
just
to
wanted to
point
make.
out to you that when Boss hit her in
Oh,
the
sorry.
knee, she didn't even flinch. Did not face her in the slightest.
Okay.
Interesting. Well, I
But
do
she's
think
so
we should
sassy.
maybe buddy up to her as much as we can now, because she seems to be our only route for info.
Oh, I haven't thought of that. So
Which it sucks
she
that
would
that's the
also
case. But
true, but then she would know other people who would potentially be in this game too, who might have more information than her.
bingo.
Being pot, baby.
Now we're
It's like bingo
cooking.
and jackpot. Now we're cooking. Like the spider.
Ugh. Ah. Sure.
Oh, I gotta say thank you, Fox. And Boss kind of like stands up and dusts himself off and he says,
Oh.
I was really in a bad place mentally and you just made everything better, so thank you.
Oh, shit. Well, thank you for doing what we all wanted to do. I appreciate
punch her
it.
punch her kneecap.
Yeah.
Should I punch more kneecaps? Wait, I have a hammer. No, wait, we're good guys now. That's right. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
It's so hard making
Well.
a decision. She's gotta sleep sometime, right?
That's right,
That's a
kid.
joke. I would never hammer someone's toes in their sleep. I would think about it, though.
What?
Well, I don't want to
Well,
go
while
back
we're
in
in
there.
the,
That's awkward.
we should not go back in there. I think we should try to buddy up to other folks around her, even if they are just computers.
That's fair.
Yeah,
You were saying something, B?
I was gonna say, you guys, I think you might realize your companions have gone into Hale's room and the door has been closed. But if you guys wanted to go interact with anybody else in particular, you certainly could. Or join in with them. Up to you.
Hmm. Who else is around again? Could you remind me?
So
I know
pretty much
we
everybody-
have the tall. Where'd that one tall, fancy, blind dude go?
He is in the room with them. He's working on a
Okay.
collar for Hale.
Right. I guess You know what we need, boss?
What do we need?
We need a secret handshake. We need to dab up. Okay.
Boss immediately lights up and he's on his tippy toes. Oh my god, yes. Okay, have you seen this old movie called The Parent Trap? No, wait,
Yes.
it's okay. I'll teach it to you. Okay,
Okay.
you ready?
I'm gonna try.
Boss light. Okay. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Teddy fucks it up so bad. He's doing his best. His sisters do
He's
love
going
that
in-
movie though, so.
Bops him with each hand and then does the butt side bump to him while Fox is just looking confused.
It's just a reminder that if no one else got you, I got you. Pinky
Oh yeah.
promise.
Also, pinky promise. Okay. Also, don't tell anybody I cried. It's not like me to do that. I don't know if you could tell. I'm just very stoic and not very emotionally vulnerable like that.
Secret's safe with me.
Hey. It does another like little butt bump, and then just starts waddling with you.
Yeah, let's go join the crew.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Hey, guide, does this mean they're walking through the main room in the middle of that sonnet?
Yes, it would be. But
What sonnet?
I'm sorry, that would be after that. While you guys are having a conversation, Saphira gets absolutely, what is the right word there? Flustered, embarrassed,
Recited to?
publicly
Wasted?
reciting a sonnet to a woman you have not met before in the main area has occurred for Saphira. And Saphira was asked out to dinner as a course of that sonnet.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Very cool.
Is
What's
it
a
an
sonnet?
NPC asking out, Saphira?
That's a Teddy question.
Teddy would, I think, at least identify that it's really fancy sounding poetry, and this dude is definitely pulling a line.
Mm.
Or rather, several lines, a series of lines.
12, I think.
But yeah, that would have been before.
What's this guy look like?
He is a harpy, with one side of his head kind of shaved, long dark hair, pretty handsome.
Oh.
Very confident.
Oh, he's like that Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Oh.
He's like that. You gotta send me
Right.
this Yu-Gi-Oh card because I don't know what you're talking about, but I want to see it now.
Okay. So one is a female protagonist. She's Harpy Lady sisters, and then there's Harpy's brother. And Harpy's brother is like, okay, I see what you're doing there. Beautiful. Chef's
Yeah.
kiss. Mwah.
You'll have to put
Looking
that in
him
the
up.
chat somewhere. I want to see that. But yeah, so that
Also, there's
Teddy
Harpy
wishes he
Lady.
had internet.
That would have been before the door to the infirmary was closed. So if you guys wanted to go join your party, you can go join them. They are currently, I think, discussing going out to find Morrigan's kid, which you guys don't know, of course, but that would be the conversation you're walking in the at the kind of the tail end of.
Mm-hmm. You just kind of slide in. Sup, crew? Listening in.
What's up, homies? Homie G's.
Sup, homies?
Even.
Oh,
What's up, gang?
hey guys.
Morgan's rocking a kind of a puffy-eyed situation and kind of the
Oh.
despondent stare after having been sobbing not long ago. It looks up to you too, and it's like, yeah, hi.
Boss is gonna waddle up to Morgan and just put out his little froggy hands and be like, Can I hug you?
Did you say hug?
Yeah.
I thought you said something else at first. Yes. Yeah, sure. Come here.
Boss
Don't
like
punch
Boss kind of like nuzzles in like right here because he's just a little guy
Yeah.
and gives Morgan a big
Aw.
hug, and you can hear Boss as he inhales. It's kind of like that shaky inhale like you do when you're in the middle of crying or like finishing up crying, but then breathes normally and gives Morgan big pats on the back.
Yeah, no, feeling that shaky breath, it does cross Morgan's mind that perhaps this is also someone who's been crying recently, but also does not want to bring that up in a tight room full of all these people, including a stranger and stuff.
To a stranger.
So it just gives a squeeze back. And then clears her throat and is like, well, if you two are interested, I think we're gonna go save, well, I guess not save, we're gonna go find my kid.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
You chose me. Yay! I would love to help.
I thought you might say that. I do think you'd like them. I think you two would get along.
Oh, awesome.
What about
What's
me?
their name? Uh-oh.
You wait. How old are you again? You're like
Looking up my
you're not actually 10.
profile.
Like I used to say.
What's my age again?
What's
What's my age
What's
again?
my age
What's my age again?
Oh, you're 17.
Because I remember I changed it to like 21 or something.
Okay, this isn't important actually. Let's move on. You might you watch YouTube? Watch YouTube?
Oh yeah, only.
You might already know of them actually.
Oh, they a big YouTuber.
What?
Celine kind of leans
Yeah, they're
forward a
pretty-
little bit
they're-
and says, "What's a YouTube?"
Yeah. Yes, fuck me. It's
It's a
It's-
very famous stage.
it's a stage, and you do these kind of shorter performances. Although they've been getting longer lately. Now that I think about it, some of them are like hours long now. But
I guess it's better to describe it as like a bard guild. Hmm.
I guess. But Oakley does
that-
kind of more analytical stuff.
Is that part of the Carnival of Dreams?
Sure, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Neat. Celine does not know what to make of you guys. Actually. She thinks you're telling the truth. Has no idea, but
Cool.
it's just
Well, I
like,
am telling the truth.
I've never heard of this before in my life, and I'm pretty well connected.
Well, I'm from a whole other
Uh.
continent, so.
Yeah. You live in a castle. You don't get out much.
It is true.
Lakey manages to lock eyes with her real quick and just be like,
The Claviger is either paying attention or not paying attention. You can't tell. He's still working on Hale's collar, who is laying still flat out on the gurney, very much unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
We
DeLacy will level a look at Fox and be like, "You," kind of gesturing like, "See you for a second,"
Yes, sir.
and produces the letter from Gwendolyn out of his coat pocket. Is like, "We may need to take care of this sooner than later," and hands it to him to read.
This your lady from the bar? Scary, but pretty, right?
Yeah.
Why do we need to answer to a summons from her? Doesn't she just bartend?
She also couriers for the head of our organization, and
Oh,
given everything that happened, the person in charge wants to have a word. I don't know how much.
sounds like
don't
we
know how-
should skedaddle.
You want to take care of this right now? Or
Wait,
are
what?
you saying run away? Or are you saying run away from the whole thing?
Running away.
Running away. Okay. That might work for you, but I have a residence in this city, and all my shit's there.
I see. Well,
and I need to
it's
know-
not bad. It's just not a bad summons.
We don't know. Although if it was truly bad, like if she knew we had anything to do with that kerfuffle on the stage, I think we might already be dead. As far as I
So
know,
you
I'm
don't think
still
this is a
alive.
trap?
I didn't say that.
All right.
I just
But
said
don't we got to
this-
help out Morgan? Or
Well, that's why I'm talking to you about this now.
doing it right now? All right. All right.
Well, I'm asking you if you want to take care of this now, or give it the grace period of helping Ms. Morgan find her child.
Hmm.
This ain't gonna blow over, but
Mm-hmm.
it is addressed to both of us.
And I assume it'll only be worse of an issue if we come back much later.
It might be a case of distance makes the guilt look deeper.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But isn't it also... What does it say exactly?
What does it say exactly? I have forgotten.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have it written down, but it doesn't say anything specific about, like, what it's about. It just indicates that, I believe the phrasing that I used is, please see Gwendolyn at the Harbinger's Rest, DeLacy, and his apprentice. Gwendolyn.
Oh, okay. That doesn't sound too urgent.
DeLacy, remember that Fox has no idea that Gwendolyn actually runs the guild.
He's keeping that on the down low for now, just to be on the safe side.
Legit. And Philip had also offered to help furnish you guys alibis, to some extent.
Can I retroactively say DeLacy, like, took him up on that offer?
Well, he was saying that you would need to go talk to Sam to, like, get one of the completed tasks to say you guys had gone and done something. He had also mentioned that Fox had been out with a chemi, and my phone is doing that thing again. What are you doing, phone?
It was a very interesting angle.
Funny, but
It's
Yeah,
my
it was wild.
hands! It did that last time, too. Weird. I don't remember doing that. Anyway, eventually my video
What a
will
production.
reset here. What is happening? Chouse. Anyway, Philip had suggested that DeLacy could go talk to Sam about getting, like, a Thieves Guild task that had already been completed that they had stored up in case they needed an alibi. But Philip had also insinuated that maybe a chemi could furnish Fox an alibi, since Fox had just been there the prior evening with a chemi.
Right. Okay. So he goes, so we can either just go deal with this in person and do our best to skirt around the truth. Kind of gives you a little bit of a, like, middle distance stare when he says that. And he says, or we could get ourselves an alibi. By all rights, you could talk to a cat and fill out an alibi there. But that's up to you, because I don't know how that situation went from your perspective.
I think
could also
we can
go
make
talk
the
to-
alibis work.
We could also go talk to Sam for some, like, saying we were on some back burner mission. You know, it's one that's kind of, like, fallen to the back of the file cabinet, so to speak.
Right.
Now, how good is your poker face? Because you usually make it very clear when you're teasing or not being truthful. How is it when you're actually trying?
I guess it depends. It depends how much danger I'm actually in. I think.
Puts a hand on your shoulder and goes, I want you to imagine it's a situation where if you slip up, I'm not even going to say slip up, if you fuck up, you are going to die. And he says with a very serious look in his eyes, like, you're going to die.
Okay, well, I think then I'd love some more time to prepare for this.
Excellent.
Meeting.
That gives you plenty of time to go talk to Miss Akemi and possibly figure out an alibi there.
What about your alibi?
I could go find Sam.
Okay.
He's a pretty solid guy for this sort of thing.
Are Fox and DeLacy still in the same room with Boss, just like a little bit of ways, or are they in a separate room?
I thought I had said, like, step out into the hallway.
Okay,
all
run the hall.
I was I thought it'd be funny if, like, Boss saw, like, DeLacy put his hand on Fox's shoulder and just be like, that rapscallion. He just doesn't.
I mean, let me facilitate this for you. You don't trust DeLacy not to, like, be this way with any random person. So you can be like, hey, I'm going to be eavesdropping in on this and paying attention because that's my friend. Don't touch him. Don't touch his purity.
Fox's purity. Foxes.
Now that's a funny joke.
You thought you thought I didn't have jokes, but that's bait for you to take or leave, boss.
I think Boss is gonna like step out just randomly, just at the tail end, so he didn't hear your conversation, but does see your hand on Fox's shoulder, and he just like his eyes just kind of angry face, and he's staring at you like he's like gotta like very angry.
And if you join the Discord, you get access to that exact emote.
That's true.
Fox, is this gentleman bothering you?
No.
Boss, you know me.
Hold boss back.
Yeah.
Did I do something? Did I do something? Like, thoroughly confused by this energy he's getting.
Maybe he's allergic to your fur.
Oh, is that it? I'm told I'm fairly hypoallergenic.
Just guessing.
Oh shit. I'll do my best to keep my distance then. You talk to Akemi, I'm gonna go see Sam. And he like, does that little like nod of the head that would be the tip of the hat as a boss, and he quickly scurries off because he's embarrassed. He's never been told someone's allergic to him before.
I just suggested it.
Watch out, he's a huge flirt. He didn't make you uncomfortable, did he?
No. You know I'm a huge flirt too, right?
Oh, yeah, I forgot that.
If anything, you should be defending DeLacy.
This has huge energy of, if you see me in a fight with the bear, help the bear.
Help the bear. Yeah, do I need to go find Akemi? Well, now feel embarrassed. I gotta go talk to her again.
I think we're at the part of our evening where we can start going off and splitting up and doing whatever scene you guys want to do. Is there anybody in particular that would like to go first? Small says not them.
Are folks mainly kind of waiting to start the child search journey?
I'm definitely waiting for much closer to the end for that reason that's Doug's priority. So if
Yeah.
people do have like ideas they want to do like here, y'all should go before me, I think.
The only goal DeLacy that I have for DeLacy is for him to learn the fighter skill from Phil and to square up this Thieves Guild stuff. Making a scoped crossbow is a whole other thing that is not important at all.
Okay. You will have to go either at the same time as or after Morrigan then for the move. But you could do Sam now if you wanted to do Sam.
Okay. I said not me. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Damn it.
You find Sam kind of where you left him, back at the bar. He hasn't really gone very far. He's still hanging out. Fior is actually there with you as well. Lisa's gone off to mess with somebody else. Tilly's still sitting at the bar, but still super quiet. Still not saying much.
All right. DeLacy approaches the bar, gives a small greeting to anybody that would be near him as he saddles up to a stool and kind of flags down Sam.
Sam's gonna pour you a drink real quick. Do you think Sam would know what you drink at this stage in your acquaintanceship?
Yeah, and I think given the look on his face, he's like, okay, not like a tumbler of glass, but a shot, maybe.
Okay, so he just pours you a little shot of whatever's on hand then.
And just immediately tosses it back and goes, I got no smooth way to segue into this. Fox is going to talk to Akemi about possibly setting up an alibi for him. I need one for me. Do you think he can help me out?
Sure. What's your timeline? How long's it been since you checked in with the, headquarters?
Oh, good gods. And he does that. He's very grateful he doesn't actually have a hat right now because he's doing that thing where he just runs his hands through his hair, unintentionally disheveling it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, "Oh, good gods! I think it's been at least 2 to 3 days." Because I'm trying to remember when him and Fox turned in the stealing the gem mission. Because I think that would have been the last time.
2 in the morning, I believe. Because the first day you went and stole the
Okay.
gemstone from Saphira's doorframe, and then
Right.
the next day you turned it in, as I recall.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a couple days.
And then as I recall, because then as I recall, it was day at the festival that night. Spring Law Free, which was also the same night as the fire, and Lacey did not go home that night, if I recall correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 2 or 3 days, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So he says, oh Lord have mercy, it's been 2 to 3 days, I think. What day is it?
I mean,
I've been home
a couple
in
of things.
3 days.
Sam pulls out of, he's wearing like a vest. He pulls out from an inner pocket some slips, and he goes, "Well, I've got this. It was a thieving job. I've got this one's a thieving job. I mean, what are you looking for?"
A thieving job is fine. Just anything that accounts for my absence and puts me not on that stage.
Oh, okay. So you need specific alibi. Cool. Hang on a second. And he starts flipping through. He was not on the stage.
Moderate. He goes, moderate payout if you don't mind. I tend to go for those. Don't want to look too out of character.
You're gonna take the good ones, huh? I see how it is. Okay.
Fault a man for being ambitious, why don't you?
Ambitious and not doing the work, but here you go. And he hands you a slip of paper, and he hands you a purse that absolutely is filled with jewelry.
Oh shit, where'd this one come from? He's looking at the slip.
It indicates that to steal a particular noblewoman's famous jewels from her jewelry box.
I recognize, just for flavor text, is it anyone related to Saphira?
No, it's not. It's just some random noblewoman that lives in the Castle High district. You might recognize the name,
I feel nothing.
but they're lower on the food chain in terms of where they would be up on the mountain. The higher up you are, the more affluent you are. So Saphira's family is way higher up there. But this one was a decent payout because it was a lot of jewelry.
Cool.
So.
And he's like, hey, listen, just because you know me to be a hardworking man now does not mean you didn't see me in my teen phase, okay? Much more like this. Fantastic. Is there a provider's fee you're asking for? Anything like that?
You know what? In future, you owe me a favor. How's that sound?
You broke up a little bit.
In the future, you'll owe me a favor. How's that sound?
Work-related or personal?
Work-related.
He does the narrow eye thing, too.
Yeah, he narrows his eyes back. Work-related.
Fox stays out of it.
I never said he was in it.
Yeah, it's not always the words you do say. Sometimes it's the words you don't. Deal.
He shakes your hand. And immediately after you finish shaking hands, Theor pops up and says, "So why is Fox talking to Akemi?"
I mean, they did have a date.
Really?
Last I recall, it was proper to at least talk after that, if it went well, at least.
Well, I hear it didn't go well, which is why I want to know more.
What did you hear? I'm gonna need another shot, by the way.
You know,
what did you hear?
Fior jumps up on a stool because Fior is a good, like, 1.5 feet shorter than you, despite the troll hair. And she kind of, like, levels with you, kind of scooting Tilly over a stool so that she can look you in the face. And just says, so, you know how you get these nice, bracelets when you go to the Temple of Lorado, or I guess the booth, which is where, a lot of people get theirs every year. Right, exactly. So, here's the thing. When you ask somebody out on a date, usually it's customary to, you know what everybody's looking for when they head into the date. Apparently, Akemi's date, which I didn't know was Fox, changed his bracelet color between when he asked her out on the date and when he went on the date.
Am I aware of that?
DeLacy, you would absolutely be aware of that it's a little bit of a faux pas. It's basically like telling somebody on, like, Tinder that you're looking for dating and romance and wanting kids, and then suddenly changing it to, yeah, I'm not really interested in any of that, I just want to have sex.
Was I aware that Fox did that shit?
You were... I don't know if you were necessarily paying attention, but he did go back down there during the festival when you guys were all hanging around.
Let me roll for it then. Fuck it.
History check.
That's a 6.
Oh,
So you did not notice him doing that then.
He goes, I mean, the boy's a jokester, but he ain't an actually dishonest person. That doesn't feel like him.
Well,
Really?
Akemi was really excited for her date. She's a little bit... Well, she was also a little bit smoked up when she got back because, the fire. But... And, a date ending with an explosion in your city is kind of a bad omen to begin with. But,
It depends on the date, I guess. But
I guess. But... Yeah, no, she was a little bit bummed that it didn't go so good when she got back.
I might have just sent that boy to his death.
Well, no, she said it ended on good terms. Like, they decided they were gonna be friends. But she said that there were other things, and she just didn't want to talk about it, and just... one of those things. So she wouldn't spill. So all of this is very interesting. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have we met?
I'm Fior. Fior, by the way, is the shark-toothed fairy that you met previously. She's bright red. She's got troll doll shaped hair. She's a little bit taller than Boss.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It shakes her hand up, Mr. DeLacy after the service.
And she does have a journal, by the way.
Okay. As he's shaking her hand, goes, Mr. DeLacy at your service.
And she shakes it back pretty vigorously and goes,
that was him mentally going, oh my
seeing?
god, they're multiplying. Who am I? I'm not seeing anybody as of right now.
Oh, well, that's disappointing.
Trust me, as disappointing as it is for you, it is doubly so for me.
I mean, are you looking? Are you... I see your bracelet's pink, so...
We just met, and that's a very complex question.
It's really not. And she opens her journal, sets it out on the table, and she has she has everybody's names written out on this sheet of paper inside of her journal that's a double-page spread with lines drawn between them, exactly what everybody's relationships are.
Oh my god.
I mean, this is just the romance side of
Goodness
it, but
gracious. So is this is romantic involvement, or this is just a general coupling?
this is a little bit of both. Like, you can see here that Celine and Lady Muse dated, and then they broke up. So we've got a line here, and it has an X in the middle, and like she's got like a notation system down, so you can tell who dated, who broke up, who got back together again. Like,
Oh my god.
uh,
He's like, this is in his head. He's like,
Alma
this
and
is
Mina
so
have a little heart in the
detailed.
middle of their line. It's very well researched. And while you're
Oh my
sitting
God.
there, she writes in Fox's name in a space that she had with a line leading to a chemi, but she had a question mark there previously.
So Smalls the player is having this better not end up being a Death Note thing, because that is my student there, and I'm concerned.
It just looks like somebody who is keeping detailed records of who's dating who in this organization.
Okay, and so he goes, I you know, fuck it. I'm single at the moment, and kind of looks at the notes to see if there's like an orientation like system in place. It's like I'm single at the moment, and
I think she actually would. I think she would have written the names in the correct ink color for the bracelets, except for white, which I think she would have just written in black, because obviously white on paper would not show up well.
white on white doesn't exactly work. She goes, but I guess we're gonna be working together, so single and interested in men.
Oh, okay. Well, like, what are you... Are there any people in particular that you're interested in? Or, I mean, I know you just got here today, but...
That's exactly it. I just got hit today, so, no.
Okay, well, if you want help or if you want to talk about things, I'm here. I'd be happy to.
Anything... If I were to take you up on that, who else is gonna hear about what we discuss?
I mean, I might make a couple of notes just to see who's interested in who, but other than that, your secrets are safe with me. You have... give me a roll really quick.
He's like...
Inside check!
He had that full Cusco,
Give me a roll really quick.
Oh boy. That's a
feel like
14.
I knew this girl. Like, in school.
I definitely did.
You have a sneaking suspicion that she is mostly telling the truth, that she will, for the most part, not share any of your personal details, but if she thinks that she can hook you up with somebody, she might spill a little extra just to entice them in your direction.
Okay. He's gonna think about it a second. He's trying to be a little more open. He's trying to be a little less guarded. But as he goes to start saying, like, if you know anyone who's like good at or interested in like poetry, it's like as he starts to open his mouth, it dies in his throat, and he closes his mouth a second, puts on that smile, and goes, maybe our next conversation I'll give you a little more. I got some pressing business to take care of, and I want to give Fox a minute to go have his conversation with the Chemi, and then we got some business to take care of before helping our friend with the situation she's got.
If you ever want to, I love a good cup of tea. In both senses of the term.
Have you spoken to Miss Morgan yet? You spoken to Miss Morgan yet?
No, I haven't talked to most of your party yet. For the most part, like, I should add them to my list. And she starts
Miss Morgan has a
she starts writing names in the empty areas so she can start potentially drawing lines.
Oh, I'll say that because Miss Morgan has a real good head for tea, so you might have a good discussion with her about the matter.
Ooh, I do. Yeah, okay, I will have to do that.
Yeah. The line,
Is that code for she can't keep her big mouth shut?
I don't know if that's part of this. Yeah. It's true. I mean,
See, I took it as Delisi was panicking and wanted to throw her a very obvious, like, potential budding romance that he had noticed.
could be that. Or it could just literally be Doug talks about tea too much. That's also
That's
Just-
fair.
it could be literal.
It was literally just I remember like Morgan having words to say about making tea one
Yeah.
day,
Yep.
and that means she knows what she's talking about. So if you like tea, talk to Morgan. She knows a lot about this shit.
Mm-hmm. Sure, convenient excuse.
Yep.
But
All right.
Hey, I gave you the drama. I gave y'all the drama with.
Yes.
I gave y'all the drama with the like thing about poetry dying on his throat. Leave me alone.
I will say it is.
That would be
Like you should
great if
talk
anybody
to
was
her.
there for this.
I will say it is about 9:00. So since that scene has kind of come to a close, why don't we take our bathroom break and we'll come back in just a few minutes.
Beautiful.
We'll
Sounds
be
good.
right back. And we are back. And I think we're gonna start back up with Briar. So Briar,
Okay.
what do you want to do?
Yes. What is Zev up to currently?
He was in the room with you guys when you were having the conversation about all the
The combo?
shenanigans. Morrigan's kid, YouTube.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. He could step up to Zev and lean in to ask, are you obligated to stay here, or can I talk to you for a moment?
Oh, we can talk. I'm just gonna go down the hall. He's saying to the gentleman working on the collar, Mr. Cleverdrill, I'll be right back. And he goes out into the hallway with you.
Given how things have escalated, I was wondering if did I know any beyond basic skills when we served together, or this is awkward for me to ask. Are there other techniques that I could learn while I'm here?
I can show you what I know.
Our field specifically?
Yeah, I'd be happy to.
I would appreciate that.
Yeah. What were what were your goals in terms of learning or relearning?
Well, dealing with the fire last night kind of made me think I only knew how to mend, and that wasn't that effective towards burns. So I was hoping my I'd like to work on my healing.
Okay. Well, obviously you know how to mend. The
So I
next
can
step would be learning how to relieve that pain.
right. Um, yeah, I think that would be a good next step. Um, how could I get started with that?
Um, Follow me really quickly, and he leads you down the hallway to Philip's office, where Philip is working on some kind of paperwork. Philip, my fiance, husband, what are we? I don't. Anyway, this is Dr. Breyer. We are very close. This is my significant
I don't
other.
even know either.
We have a question mark as to our relationship status. At Philip is like, this is so much more than I wanted to know right now. And Sib just kind of waves a hand and says, anyway, he would like to learn how to relieve pain. And I know with doing all of your different boxing and fighting pits and things of that nature, you have a lot of generalized pain in addition to me, you know, you being dinner duty tonight for me. Um, would it be all right if I used you as an example for how to use this skill so that they have it and would therefore be more useful to everyone? And Philip kind of looks at you, Briar, and then kind of just shrugs and says, "Sure, that's fine." He just looks tired. He doesn't care.
That's valid.
Uh,
All right, I appreciate that, Philip. Thank you. Guy, do I make a roll, or
uh,
how do I?
no, actually, Ziv is gonna bring you over to Philip and basically start explaining how relieve works. It's you say something comforting to a nearby creature, alleviating them of anxiety, pain, and discomfort for 1 hour. In this state, the creature cannot be affected by fear or confusion, and for a brief time they felt better than they ever have before. So it is essentially kind of like bedside manner. In addition, while you are learning how to do that, Ziv goes ahead and patches up his neck where he had previously been bitten.
Okay.
And you gain the skill relieve.
Neat.
What do you say to Philip to relieve him of
So,
those symptoms: anxiety, pain, and discomfort?
well, given how exhausted the dude is, I think the only thing that comes to mind is it's okay to be tired.
Okay. Uh,
Because internally, Ashley knows pushing through exhaustion isn't the best coping mechanism, but she's guilty of it. So she's had to recite that to herself,
mm,
for somewhat healthy work boundaries. So, um, and when Breyer says that, he probably placed his hand on Philip's shoulder, briefly, mostly with fingertips, and focuses on taking those aches and pains away.
yeah. And you see him kind of like roll his shoulders. A lot of the tension goes out of his body. He doesn't look any less tired. Unfortunately, relief does not make you less tired or make you want to fall asleep. Um, that is a different skill. But you can tell that he kind of like physically relaxes a little bit.
Okay. Thank you for the learning opportunity.
Of course. And he,
In more ways than one.
He kind of says, of course, thank you for helping and I guess being willing to learn more skills. That's always a useful thing here.
I'm working on it. Okay. I did when I came here to do. I'm gonna bounce. Okay, bye. And smooches Zev on the temple, and he's gone.
Aww. Ziv does not blush as much this time. Ziv kind of
Awkward
sees
Briar
it
is
coming.
awkward.
But thinks it's very sweet. And they let you go. Ziv hangs back to talk to Philip for a minute.
Meanwhile, Briar is just like a rusty color for your.
Boss, you see Briar come back in. This lovely shade of tangerine, blood orange, whatever color Briar turns when that russety orange skin turns red.
Terracotta. He looks like terracotta. Oh, hey, boss.
Boss is Boss is gonna look up. You can tell he was like in deep thought a second ago, or maybe it's the ADHD. He does have 80 of them. And waves to Briar and walks up to him. Where have you been?
Crisis control, I guess.
That's fair. Do you want to go get a drink?
I would
I
love a
need
drink.
to de-stress. Boss is gonna waddle off. Expect you to follow up without saying anything.
He will follow.
Is there a bar
Oh
near
yeah,
here?
there's a little bar section. Sam's
the thing?
standing at it with Theor and Tilly at the moment, because DeLacy was just over there, and DeLacy I think has left at this point, but they're still standing there. They're still there. Theor's updating some notes in her journal, so you guys can sidle up and grab a drink.
Boss goes behind the bar,
Okay.
pulls up a stool, and it's on top of it, and he starts putting things together and just like shaking it like how you would like a real bartender would do. He's not saying anything. He's just like, he took a slice of a lemon, squeezed it, took some soda water, spritzed it, put something in a thing, and you just see him shaking it as he's waiting for Briar to sit down.
Right.
Briar's impressed. I mean,
Sam is impressed.
and he sits down. You know any virgin daiquiris?
I know some slutty daiquiris.
Somewhere all of the hair on the back of DeLacy's neck just absolutely just stands straight up.
He's like, I'm pissed for no reason for some reason.
I can make you a virgin daiquiri.
Thanks.
What flavor?
What do you see that's available?
Question.
Yes.
Pause is gonna look and see what ingredients are available.
I don't drink. I can't tell you what is in a daiquiri. I can't help you there.
Strawberries, right? Isn't it? Well, I guess not
I'm
necessarily.
gonna pretend like I know what's in. I'm gonna pretend like I know what's in it, and Boss is just gonna take some thing that's got some bright colored liquid in it and some other things, and ice. He's gonna put it into like a little glass, and then Boss is just gonna look off to the side, probably the coolest Boss has ever looked in his life, and just shake it like he's annoyed he's done it for the 80th time, slams it down, holds it over the strainer and pours it, and this beautiful kind of orangish yellow liquid comes out, and Boss puts a little tiny umbrella thing in it, pushes it towards Briar, and goes, "It's passion fruit."
You're a doll. Thank you.
I'm a frog, but thank you.
Should I start calling you like thanks, Dart? Or
Don't ever call me Dart.
Dartland?
I appreciate
maybe?
we're that might work. But
Dartling?
focus, look at me, look at my eyeballs. You are okay. But let me know how that tastes. Wait, hold up. And Boss is just gonna go like this, like how theater kids go. Like he's like setting himself into place. And then he's gonna like his hat a little bit and be like, "What seems to be the trouble, buddy?" And pushes Briar's drink to him again. Is it lady troubles? Guy troubles? Wink. Boss is in a very playful mood right now.
No, Briar is
Got a
holding
new
his
lease on
face.
life.
Briar is holding his face. He's trying so hard to keep a straight face here. I guess it's like multiple guys, I guess.
Well, take a sippy. You'll feel better.
I will take a sippy. Thank you very much.
Boss just maintains eye contact, unblinking, like as he's waiting for praise.
Ooh, that's good.
Fior, who was sitting next
Boss
to
kind of
you.
like does a little happy waddle and does this very softly, and then takes like a rag and starts like wiping down a counter like he's a bartender in a movie.
Fior, who was sitting
Glad to hear
next
you
to
doing better.
Briar, very gently leans over and says, "Multiple guys?"
I knew it. I knew she'd pick up on that.
Yes.
Oh. Ah. Hmm.
Isn't that DeLacy? Oh my god, he just won't stop. Everybody's a target. I'm a target.
DeLacy, I talked to him
Boss
just a
takes a
minute ago.
swig of
DeLacy's
his drink.
single.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
aware.
Oh, so that's one of the problems.
Why are you aware?
Uh,
I
I'm
was
kidding.
thinking that this was going to be a private conversation.
oh, you don't wanna talk about it at a bar with
as
like 5 people here. That's the size of a closet.
yeah, that's okay. All right, that's fair. Yeah, okay.
Wait,
Uh,
you're married to Ziv, right? I think I heard earlier.
Battlefield husbands. Yeah,
Okay, yeah. And she
I'm a war
very,
vet.
very quickly draws a line with a heart in the middle between the two of you. And she goes, "Well, you know that Ziv's a Shrani, right? Like, it's not that big of a deal for them."
I learned about that earlier today. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, my background is a bit of a amnesiac, so things are coming to me as they come.
Yeah, I
And
mean, the game only
today
gives you
was a
so
little
much,
bit.
right?
Today's weird. I mean, yeah, absolutely, 100%. Um. Also, one of our friends is fairly distressed from the development that has happened recently and wants to get in contact with somebody, which may or may not take
And
us outside of the city.
I was at book club too. I
Um,
gotcha.
yeah. Uh, so, boss, I thought to let you know. Morgan's going to need a lot of support. Um, given respecting their privacy a little bit, but well, you knew the bomb that happened, right? So uh I'm going
Yeah.
to be a sobriety partner with her. um make sure that nothing hard enters the system, and they'll keep me accountable too. um if you want to join us in that camaraderie, that's totally up to you. I just thought to offer that. Um, See, I quit smoking outside of this, and given what we learned today, I'm almost tempted for a cigar right now. So
Holy smokes.
exactly.
Fiora,
I appreciate
Fiora
that.
leans back in and says, if you're
It-
looking for more sober people to hang out with, Philip is also sober.
Noted. See, we're getting a support system. This is good.
Bob quietly nods and then puts his little froggy hand over the counter to reach toward Briar for emotional support, and nods his head and goes, that sounds like a good idea. But I'm gonna also finish this martini just like real quick. I made it. I'm
Yeah,
gonna sip it.
go ahead.
He sips it, and there's just ice left in it. Okay, and then that's it. You could have said now I feel awkward because I was like, oh, I can make drinks. Tee, here's a hidden talent of mine. And then I said the slutty daiquiri thing, and now I feel real bad about that. A lot of information
No.
happened. I'm just doing my best.
Boss, you're golden. You're perfectly fine.
I am golden. Boss
Yes,
looks
you
at his
are.
reflection just like the Home Alone kid, like trying to make Briar laugh.
Also, I noted the technique. Did you work at a bar outside of this?
Well, I grew up with a sibling, and sometimes when we would visit each other, we would play the family Nintendo and make some fruity mixed drinks while playing old games that we had in our childhood. We would we would look up recipes online. It started because we went to a restaurant one time and I saw it. Oh, they have a key lime martini. That sounds so fancy. But I was scared of ordering it because it costs a lot of money. But then she said,
Right.
well, let's try to make it at home. And then we just made a habit out of it. Every time we visit each other once a year, we try a new drinky drink.
That sounds amazing.
It is. It does take a lot of ingredients though. So usually she holds all the stuff at her house, and then when I visit her house, she lives in another state, then I get to access the whole library of flavors. And it's so fun.
That's
She also taught me
wonderful.
how to properly because the first time I did it, would you not believe I was clumsy and I spilled ice everywhere.
Oh no.
Yeah, syrup's hard to clean up. Learn once, I'll tell you that, and you never make that mistake again.
All right,
I bet not.
I'm gonna cut you guys off there, and
I'm,
pivot
I gotta tell
either
you.
to Lakey or Saphira. Do either of you want to go next?
Yeah, I mean, Lakey's pretty simple. I think everything he's looking to do can be accomplished with. He'll excuse himself from the Lord Claviger.
Okay.
Ask if there's anything else he can do to help. If he needs a drink or assistance, or if I should send anyone else in, or if he's just going to keep working for a while.
And he still very calmly, still somewhat distractedly, he hears your question. He's very clearly heard you, and just replies, "No, Mr. Quickstep, I am very well taken care of. Thank you."
Very well, I will take my leave. And he goes to look for Philip, or preferably a Kemi.
Akemi does not
But
seem to
he'll
be
take whoever.
anywhere in eye shot at the moment. Philip is still in his office.
Then Lakey will go and knock on Philip's door.
Philip looks up. The door's open, but Philip looks up and says, "You can come in."
Excellent. Thank you. I'm not sure if you're aware of the primary findings with the Claviger and Hale and his situation, but it seems that Hale's condition is induced by the collar having a master counterpart in a ring that the king has, we assume. But Hale will regain consciousness if the collar is within a certain range of the ring. So if you have
Philip looks
any
up at you
safe
as soon as
houses
you
or
mention
places.
Philip looks up to you as soon as you mention the radius that he can be in. As opposed, he kind of, it seems like he already knew about the ring, but knowing about the radius is helpful to him.
So if you have any safe houses or places within closer to the castle itself, at least for the sake of getting food into Hale occasionally. I know moving him is risky, but that might be
necessary.
That seems to be what the Clavigers talking about when doing work.
Good to know. We'll make some plans.
That's of course. Also, my companions and I may have to go do a thing, but then we'll be back, and more than dedicated to the cause, perhaps with more help. I'm sure you will hear more about it from the person whose journey it is, but I wanted to give you an idea for your immediate planning.
Philip looks at you like kind of stares at you, trying to gauge what's going on, and says, "Are you sure that's wise, given the surveillance in our city at the moment, for your well-being?"
The adventure will not take place within the city, which is why I am fairly confident that it has a greater chance of success than were we to stay within the limits.
Okay. I assume that you will also need some form of
excellent.
housing
Thank you.
when you return.
Yes.
I'll have Mina drop a room for you.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Very, very good. Thank you. And like he kind of nods very curt and businesslike and heads to look for Amma and Mina.
Yeah, actually, as you leave, Philip is going to say, if you see Mina, could you ask her to come by my office?
Of course.
Okay. And you can
Lakey will happily do that once he's done talking to her.
Yes. And you find Amma and Mina kind of cuddled up. They're talking to Elio, the half bat, half humanoid person. Just hanging out in the living quarter area, far away from the sonnet singing harpy.
I love that guy. I don't care.
Yeah, like he's just gonna walk up and be like, hello, cousin, I see you have chosen the most tactically placed seat in the house.
I don't know what you mean.
Lakey just kind of slowly glances over his shoulder and then just kind of slowly turns his head back and just goes, of course.
This couch is just very comfortable.
It does, in fact, look to be the most comfortable couch in the place. I had a question for both of you, actually. Different questions, to be specific.
All right. Is it all right if Elio is with us, or does this need to be a private conversation between the three of us? Elio, big bad.
No, Elio. Yeah, no. Elio, we haven't had the chance to meet. I'm Lakey Quickstep. I'm Amma's cousin. And he holds out his paw.
It's very nice to meet you. And he shakes your hand. He is super skinny, but he has these big wings and big ears, and he's got like the vampire bat nose.
I'm just picturing Adam Driver, but with like bat parts.
That would be amazing.
But yeah, so like he's gonna say, no, Elio, please by all means stay. This is just a quick, potentially quick favor. For you, Amma, I was wondering if you would be so kind as to maybe get me a change of clothes from the house and let grandmother know that everything is all right. I can write a quick note if you'd prefer to not have to speak. And I don't want to take away from your time with Mina, so he reaches into his pocket and pulls out the last of the travel allowance, and says, "This should buy the two of you a fairly nice dinner out on the town if you'd like. By all means."
Amma will take it. And she says, "Sure, I can get you a change of clothes." You mean Grandma Quickstep, right? Not Grandma Thunderpaw, because you know your mom is my aunt.
You could tell both of them. I feel like Grandma Quickstep may be more inclined towards my making sure I'm all right after the recent kerfuffle. Not that Grandma Thunderpaw wouldn't, but Grandma Quickstep hits
Grandma
much
Thunderpaw's
faster and much harder.
I don't know how good Grandma Thunderpaw's memory is these days, and you're telling Grandma Quickstep might be the smarter way to go. Thunderpaw tends to go off on the handle a little bit more these days without knowing what she's doing.
And such is the price for a life long lived.
Yeah.
But yes, if you could perhaps grab the clothes that don't look like these from my closet, that would be wonderful. I would appreciate it.
Okay. Dress garb or just like
The crop top.
comfy clothes?
This is a crop top.
My internet cut out for 90% of that.
Regalia, or are you looking for just regular comfortable clothes?
Comfortable regalia. It's the only other thing in my closet. We'll make it easy.
Okay, we'll see what we can do.
Thank you. And then he turns to Mina and says, Mina, you are a wizard.
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah.
Am I recalling that? There were many things happening, and I was starting to get sleepy.
Yes, I am a wizard.
I was wondering, because we seem to share a few of the same spells, if you knew the skill, if you knew how to make not a portal, but a door.
Like gate? Like making a gate?
No. When you cast a portal, it's very bright and very shiny and only goes to another bright, shiny door. But when this spell, when you cast it, it sparkles with darkness almost, and takes you to a dark door, if you will. I believe I've heard that referred to as such.
Let me check and see if she has that skill. Where is Mia in my list? What skill are you asking about, just so I can be clear?
Dark door.
Mina does not know that one.
Very well.
And Mina just says, I'm
Do
sorry.
you happen to know if there's anyone here who would?
I can ask around, but I don't know off the top of my head anybody that knows that one.
That's fine. That's fine. Instead, do you happen to know how to kindle things?
That I know how to do, actually.
If you have some time to explain that, I would love to try to learn that for myself.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have time now?
I do.
Okay. And she will sit down on the floor with you, uncurling herself from Amma's snuggly hold. Uh, and we'll start showing you how to do Kindle. And she kind of, the move itself is triggered by rubbing your hands together. So she kind of does it, and it's amplified, I think, a little bit by the fact that she has fur on her paws, just like you would naturally, which creates like that kind of friction, like spark that poofs things out. And she has set a candle between you that she uses to like catch it on fire, kind of like striking a flint almost.
Nice. Yeah, Lakey's gonna follow as best he can. I'm sure after a few moments of accidentally singeing paw fur, he's going to learn how to keep it mostly on the beans. Although rabbits don't have beans, but keep it mostly on the
Yeah.
the
And
palm,
you guys
I guess.
take turns
Sure.
blowing out the candle and then
Why
reigniting
not?
it until it seems like you've got a handle on it.
Excellent. Lakey is going to reach into a pocket and pull out one of the pieces of honey candy that he had a fistful shoved at him at some point, and offer it to Mina. I don't have a ton of thanks, tangible thanks that I can offer you, but I do appreciate it. You were a lovely teacher, and if you would like this, please enjoy.
Oh, thank you. And she takes it and just pops it directly into her mouth.
Yay! And that's it. Lakey's good.
And then I assume you tell Mina to go visit Philip.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Lakey'll be like, oh, before you settle back down on the couch, Philip said he wanted to speak with you. If you have a moment.
What time is it?
If you don't have a moment, I can tell him that I didn't find you, and you can go later.
No, I mean, he's like my brother almost. But no, I think we have evening plans with things to do. So I should go. And she leans over and gives Amma a kiss, and then quickly like whips out of the room.
But he absolutely just kind of like gives his cousin a little bit of a side eye.
Your cousin gives you side eye back.
Like the bobcat,
And, like-
really?
And then it just kind of goes, ew.
Oh, buddy. Alma turns to you and like honestly looks you in the face and goes, "Buddy, I am cooked." I think she's the one. She's so nice.
No.
Lakey kind of gives just a little laugh and gives his cousin a big old hug.
My family's gonna
And
eat
says,
her alive.
I'm glad.
And I told her that our family was gonna eat her alive, and she said, "I thought you were herbivores."
I mean, that's the point I was going to make. So I feel like she's not as poorly off as you might think.
The idea stresses me out. She's so sweet, and she's a little bit dumb, and I love her so much, and our family is crazy.
I had the honor of meeting one of Grandma Quickstep's adventuring partners from back in the day, who is very, very sweet and has a very, very large personality, but couldn't find their way out of a wet paper bag with a flashlight and a knife. If anyone is going to understand that love comes in all kinds, I'm pretty sure it's us.
We'll see. One of these days, I gotta introduce her to the family. Whew.
As soon as I stop being a wanted felon, I will happily assist.
I mean, honestly, you're more fun as a wanted felon.
But-
Just saying.
I see what a
When
little
did you get
appreciation
cool,
can do for
by the
someone's
way?
personality.
When did you get cool?
I
When the book club people came.
Yeah.
3 days ago.
Oh my god. Here's something else, quick step.
Give or take a few hours.
Takes one to know one.
And I think with that, we're gonna pivot
And it
over.
kind of gives her like a
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think from there, we're gonna pivot over to Saphira.
Hurrah!
Saphira.
Yay!
Saphira.
So patient.
Yeah, she's
he's
still
still
embarrassed.
alive.
Cheeks are still red.
Uh-huh. You're currently in the infirmary. What do you want to do?
Still in the infirmary, absolutely. I think she's gonna like excuse herself because she feels like there's nothing for her to do. She's kind of like just at that moment, like she's just not sure like where she fits in at this point. So
Okay.
she's gonna like leave the infirmary only because she feels like it's too crowded and she's out of place.
Okay.
And
And
she's gonna like just
one
head,
by
I
one,
guess, into the
everybody's
main
kind
area.
of dispersing.
Yeah.
Actually, I think you and Morrigan, aside from Celine and the Claviger, are the only people left in the room. So everybody's kind of splitting off and doing their own thing at this point.
Yeah. She's gonna like excuse herself, just kind of like you could tell she's being really timid about it. She's just not sure what she wants to do. She's pardon me and kind of like walks out and she's kind of wandering around. She's not sure what to do at this point. Like she's just like, cool, I have nothing to do. Is there like any type of musical instrument around?
Probably not at the moment.
What about Mr. Songbird?
Mm-hmm.
Song Sword.
Same difference.
Even better.
Yeah.
His little turtle dove. I'm gonna. Oh, that's
There's Saphira. What's it like in New York City?
What's
Bear's
it like in
never been to New York
Starlight
She
City?
doesn't know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. What's she
Hey
gonna
there,
do?
Saphira. Hey there, Saphira. Well, we'll, we'll workshop the parody song.
Well,
100%.
I really am not. I've tried thinking about it all week what she was gonna do. I have no idea.
Okay.
Let's see. Does she see I would assume like does she see Boss and Briar sitting at the bar? Let's see.
Probably.
But
You never know.
if you're
She's in a
looking
daze.
to
She doesn't
learn,
know what
I
to
know
do.
you had mentioned wanting to learn a bard skill. You have to learn bard skills from other bards.
Yeah. Okay. Fun times. I'm gonna have to go talk to the harpy, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
Emotional conflict. She um sh yeah, does she know he's a bard? Like, would she have guessed that he's a bard?
I'm pretty sure
I mean, he pulled a
with the
sonnet out of his hat.
I mean, I'm pretty sure with the sonnet. I just want to double check though. Like, I'm pretty sure.
You know what? I will say that as you
She's
come back out of the infirmary, you see him plucking away at a lute.
exactly what I wanted. Yeah. She's gonna notice that. She's gonna walk up and say and kind of like say hi. Um and d- do you play that well?
I'm middling, to be honest, at music, but we'll try to learn.
Well, it is one thing I've always wanted to learn. Um I know how to play the piano. I mean, well, at least I used to know how to play the piano.
Harpsichord, probably.
Would you be willing to teach me?
Pianoforte, technically.
To play the piano?
Oh, no, sorry. Sorry. Um would would you know any bard skills that have to do with music?
I mean, the most simplest of which is creating an earworm, as it were. You know, when a song gets stuck in the back of your head and you can't quite get rid of it, it changes the mood a little bit and it keeps spinning back up in the back of your head.
Yes, I'm familiar
That's the simplest of
with the
which, and
concept.
he plays a little like almost like a jingle on the lute, which it's not quite like a TV jingle, but it's this really simple, really catchy little melody that immediately gets into your head a little bit and makes you smile.
That's really nice.
Yeah, it's not terribly complicated. You just have to
Thinking of
think about how you want someone else to hear. Why don't you try? Was there a particular instrument you wanted to learn, or? And you see that he is interacting with you in a much more genuine way now that he is not in front of an audience.
the lute. She's gonna want to know how to play the lute.
Okay, then he just
But
hands you his
the lute.
lute
I've always
and
been
lets you.
interested in string instruments.
Okay, well here, let me show you how it's done. And he does put an arm around you. Uh, and there's a little bit of a smile. He's still hitting on you. But he mostly does it so that he can show you how to position your hands correctly and starts like teaching you basic chords and stuff so that you too can now create an earworm.
She blushes at it. She's still she's gonna blush at it and thank him
Of course.
while she's learning.
Of course. By the way, anytime you want to actually go out to dinner, I'm free. And he does this like crooked smile.
Oh, not the crooked smile.
Oh God, I'm a sucker for a crooked smile. She blushes at that and is like, I just may take you up on that, officer. And smiles with the bright red cheeks.
Yeah, and he just sits with you for a little bit and teaches you a little bit about what he knows about the lute. And he doesn't seem particularly bothered by losing it. Yes. Yes, Edgar.
This man has only one hand, right?
He does. I forgot.
Does he have a special
Shit.
contraption?
I think he probably.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be an ass.
I
I
think
mean,
he was probably
he can
doing a
have
plucking
the
method.
neck against his
with-
shoulder, and he could pluck it
Wait,
that way.
no, hi.
Yes.
You can tune a lute to be a chord, open tuning. So he's
that's
just not doing
gorgeous.
chords. He's just doing,
Yeah, just doing plucking.
or he's doing chords and he's hitting it so hard that it's making like a real quiet noise. So whichever hand, whether his dominant hand is the plucking and the non-dominant would be the fretwork.
I believe he only has a left hand.
I was kind of hoping for a cool
But he does-
steampunk
he does
contraption
have
that's an arm
wings.
just for.
He does have wings with which he could strum.
Oh yeah, beautiful. That's so cool. All right, cool.
But yeah, so now you are the proud owner of a lute. He just gives it to you. He's not worried about it.
She holds it like she cherishes it. Like that's the nicest thing someone's ever done is giving her that without any expectation.
Oh, there's an expectation. He's definitely hitting on you still.
There is.
But
100%. But like she in her head is like, like it's not said. It's not like expressed. Like I'll give you this if you do this. Like it's
Right.
like here, this, and she's like,
he's not being skeezy
Okay.
about it. But he's definitely like, I'm gonna take this girl out on a nice date. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what he thinks, not necessarily what Saphira thinks. And I think from there, we don't have a ton of time left. Do you want to start your scene, Morgan, or do you want to wait until next time?
August, are you?
Because it's almost 10:15.
Say again.
We're a little bit past 10. If we kind of started Morrigan's stuff, would you be able to stick around, or do you need to get off?
I need to get off.
Okay.
We can save the Morrigan stuff for next time. We
Okay.
can just start with that.
Then we will do Morgan's
Hit it
scene.
hard.
Yeah, well, we'll start off with Morgan's scene next time. Do Fox's scene with the Kemi, and Philip teaching DeLacy how to rock'em sock'em robots. All right. Well, thank you guys for playing. I hope you all had a good time. I'm sorry we didn't get to you tonight, Edgar. We'll hopefully do that next time, first thing.
That's fine.
All right. Well, I hope you guys
Yeah.
all have a good night, and we will see you next week for Monster Hunters. We are again on
Yay.
Thursday next week, not Tuesday, so be advised. All right. Take care,
Thursday.
everybody.
Bye, everybody. Mwah.